Catbird Angel here with wet hair, coming at you with some more psychic stock predictions. Last night I was up very late. I meant to post this last night, but I passed out. On the menu today, GDHG Golden Heaven Group again. I did Chewy since he appeared on the macro view. O, it's a real estate thing. Dash, it's DoorDash, because the Melly was like a sprinter and Melly still didn't sprint. And I saw Dash there from on my stock app. Dash had some news, I don't know how. So like I follow my environment to get all of the clues, and that stock that had called out to me from Bombay, BEEYU.BO, I did that one again. BEEYU.BO. Something about the name of it, like BU, just BU. So, reality creators, beautiful souls, masters of the universe. If you're working at a very high level, high vibrational, you understand you're out of the matrix, that you can work with reality, you can create synchronicities. What we're really doing here with the psychic stock predictions is battling demons of fear and greed. Everything is energy, so everything is spiritual. Money is energy, everything is energy. Money makes the world go round. So if you consider yourself a spiritual person and you want to be empowered, you should have lots of money. So if you're playing with stocks, you just have to not deal with fear, not deal with greed, and know your power. When I was in the Caribbean, it's on my moon line, and I know, ask and you shall receive. I would just ask at night to get a dream message. I would receive one image, and I would look up the image, get a stock, and it would be a day trade. I would make money every time. That I don't think would work on YouTube. I don't have enough of a following for people to see videos as soon as they come up, but I want to encourage you to go within and listen to your own intuition. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm like a Cracker Jack box here, but it's dream language. My body is a map, and so far with what I've been doing, it's encouraging. 2 times when I read Wolf Speed, it has a target spirit's giving me a 55, possibly 62, but 55 is the exit, and it's not going to go straight up, it's going to loop. Wi-Fi had really good news that it's going to do an elbow, straight up, but after a couple bumps like a camel. So that was 2 times that it was confirmed. So when I read, I do blind reads. That means I write down the name of the stock, the dates that I want to know about. I ask for highs and lows. I don't always get them. I fold it up in a piece of paper. I do about 5 of them at a time. And so I don't know which one I'm reading. When I read it, I put a number on it. I put a number on the paper, and I read all of them. And at the end, I match them up and see what I read for. So, to get to the action, Golden Heaven Group came out first. Usually it's the most important one that comes out last. So, the main message for Golden Heaven Group, October 17th to the 31st, is be still like the cobra and wait to strike. This is a story I got. So I have a technique where when you elevate the energy, and you might see all dark, I erase a blackboard, and so to try to get an image to come up. I saw turquoise light, maybe. So for me, turquoise light, I usually see that when someone has crossed over. It's an indication that someone died. But it wasn't a big turquoise light. I walk, the blackboard becomes like a door or something. I walk through it and stumble into a clear, bright day. So it's really not what I expected. And there's green grass, a bright blue, clear sky. I look up to the clear sky, and a bird shits on my face. Is that good luck? Not what I expected, again. There is a well nearby, like not too far in the distance, a water well. Now my left deltoid V point got stimulated really strong to the upper third eye, slightly to the right. So not a V, but it's going to go down a bit, and then boom. I become a king cobra now, seated, straight back, and there's big fangs on the snake that are intimidating to others. So this might have something to do with Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google, the FANG index, or not, who knows. This is just the fangs on the snake. They're intimidating to others. We all know it has fangs. So a lot of people got bit by GDHG, I guess, or ate the poison. So we're seated motionless, yet ready to strike quickly. There's a drop, a clear drop hanging from one fang. Venom. It's a droplet. So wait and let it drop. After that, be the serpent who strikes at the leg that comes into range. Pink or red or burgundy socks on this guy's next closest legs. Burgundy is usually a sign of money, and pink is unusually great success. Legs frequently walk by this cobra. Only strike when in range to get the meal. I heard 140 to 172. I really hope it's not going to dip down to there. So I imagine that might be the price to strike if you're doing options or to buy it. Yeah, so very interesting story with the Golden Heaven group. Usually lots of feet on the sidewalk in dream language means financial losses or a loss of an expected gain. Now, this doesn't mean that it's not going to gain, it's just taking a long time. But again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Never invest anything you can't afford to lose. Who knows what's going to go on with this company? But I think in the long run, it's a story. You know, I think it's going to be a trading thing. Okay, the next one on the menu, Chewy. So when I asked for the macro view, when a troll came on, just to reconfirm that what I'm doing is correct, because I work devoted to the highest good of all, and this is how I got my gifts, is through this devotion. So there was the Galactic up there on Starship Enterprise, and Chewy was in Worf's costume, and in Spock's voice he said, "Fascinating, Spock, keep it up." So that was, I think Chewy appeared just because I was chewing on it, but just in case it was a stock Chewy, I thought maybe I should add Chewy to the mix since we did do Petco. All right, so for Chewy, I erase the blackboard. I get nothing. I give the paper up. That's another technique I have. There's a question and I wait for the answer. A container is emptied from above. Wrapped hard candies and confetti are rained down as an answer. I unwrap a candy and a fortune is written on a paper that says, "Just say no. Go away." I send the question up again for more clarity. It goes up in a school bus this time. A steel gray and dark blue colored school bus, not a yellow school bus. I don't know where I've seen that before. Maybe it's American. I started thinking about that. I heard Michigan. I don't know. I see an image of children in the bus. Everything, lunches are flying in midair in the bus. So this is a scene from a movie I've seen right before the bus crashes, like it goes off of a bridge and into the water. And so I get the message that these kids will drown if I send them up with a question. Everything, everywhere, a terrible tragedy, difficult to survive. So I ask again for the highs and lows, and the answer I got is O, C, B. Just be. Let it be, and buzz off. So Spirit does not recommend Chewy for October 17th to October 31st. These are the date ranges that I asked for. Next on the menu, O, the ticker is O, one letter O. It is a Realty, I don't know if it's commercial or residential. It's a Realty group. You know, if you want to make money with real estate in the stock market, some people, I've made some money with that before, but it was annoying. So maybe this is biased from my experience, but it's a blind read, right? So this is what I got. Left eye twitchy activation, and I felt like two snakies go down the back. And then I saw a green light getting bigger. And then I felt a heavy darkness descend from the crown through the face, down to the throat, the mid-upper back, shoulder area. It stops, it squeezes slowly with pressure and starts to rise again. Looping energy, third eye to diaphragm. So just hop on. So if I would have stopped the reading there, that seems like a good, you know, easy stock to swing because it's looping from these levels. Seems like a pretty good range. Hop on. But the story keeps going. It's interesting. Oh, this is like the longest one I ever got. I see a white old shoe on the rocks and a couple making out in the water, naked. They're underwater. So I guess they lost money. Okay, someone went to bed with the stock. Someone fell in love with the stock. This is what the imagery is. So they're underwater. They look comfortable, as if in bed, embraced. I see a daisy, a blonde child, an older child, in a red dress. She has short, straight blonde hair, black headband, and her hands are behind her back. And she has a creepy smile and that like kind of troublemaker energy that she became the character from Young Sheldon. I don't know if you've seen that show. It's on Netflix. Young Sheldon. It's basically Sheldon when he's younger. In a season or two seasons, there's a guest star who comes in who is a young girl, a little bit older than Sheldon, who is another math genius. And Sheldon doesn't like her so much because she's the only one who has gotten him with her smarts. So maybe knew one or two things that he didn't, and that really pissed Sheldon off. So she has this kind of like troublemaker energy because she's like so smart and just wants to have fun. And so her hands are behind her back, creepy smile. I see that energy. Okay. And I wrote the one he doesn't like because she's smarter than he is sometimes. She looks eager, excited, and she looks like trouble. She smiles and presents what was behind her back. It's a box of doves, and the doves like all come out like a magic trick. They fly away into the sky. The box lays on the ground empty with a note that says, "Just stay," as she walks away. She walks down the path, down the side of the mountain, and enters the mountain through a side door cave. She lives in there. And it's like, so on the mountain, it's like we were standing on a roof. So she has some windows on the ceiling so she can always see the sky from her kitchen, the blue skies. She asks you to pass her the tomatoes. She's holding a frying pan. Instead of cooking them, she squishes them and throws them at you like a crazy troublemaker kid and runs back up to the top of the mountain. Haha! So there's something really backwards here. So it's like the tomatoes come out and it's like they don't squash on the other person. It's like she squashes them first and then throws the tomato. And you know, and like then the motion is going up. Or like the message is just stay and then she goes down. So there's like some backwards trickery here. But it is looping and really intelligent, apparently. So, haha, the little shit, she likes to get you. She thinks she's smart. Troublemaker eyes, mischievous smile. That character from Young Sheldon. You have to be a genius to keep up with her. 54 no more. Or is that 64? Annoying bore. So that was Spirit's take on O. Next on the menu, DoorDash. October 17th to the 31st. Okay, here I got a scene of, from the distance I'm seeing He-Man at Skeletor's mountain. He's wearing a red cape. His muscles are shining golden from the distance against the contrast of the gray, barren mountains where Skeletor lives. He-Man, with his red cape and golden muscles, walks up the incline some ways to get to Skeletor's door. He makes it look easy with those muscles, but it's cold and windy out. Excuse me. Skeletor has a green face and a purple hood and whacks He-Man on the temple side of the head with something. Is it a rock? Or a large marble? Playing with it like it's the world in his creepy demonic hand. So just as soon as He-Man gets in the door, Skeletor is there, he like, and it's like a rock, but it's the world in his hand. So Skeletor laughs and turns back around and looks at the television. What's playing on the television is him, Skeletor. He can't get enough of himself. There's a foosball table. Skeletor is playing alone. He has no friends. Nobody likes this asshole. He has a purple cloak, scary green spooky face. Is this a joke or a thriller? A little bit of both. Entertainment for kids. The jokes aren't funny. It's sad funny. And after I put the pen down, my right hand had pain at the end. So I would say it's not recommended for DoorDash. Or who knows, green face. It's kind of like creepy, sad, funny. I don't know. So the last one on the menu. BEEYU.BO. We still don't even know what this company sells. It's like, I think they're just trading a whole bunch of stuff out of India, and they're turning the company around. So that's as far as I know. If you have any news, post it in the comments. Okay, and if you would like to request any stocks, feel free. It doesn't mean that I will do it though. Certainly not anything I consider demonic like Pfizer. Like I'm not going to. I just won't. Okay, so BEEYU.BO. BU, Bombay Stock Exchange, was on the NASDAQ, I think. So a shining, multi-dimensional Buddhic body is what I felt like. It was pretty cool feeling. It's a portal, and through the Buddha's head, between the ears, there's a busy street with lots of feet walking. So there's that image again where it's a financial loss, or there was a loss of an expected gain. So it's good that this is showing up at the beginning, because BU has been through a lot in its history. So back and forth walking every which way, so it's busy. All you need to do is forward and out of the head. Feeling throat to crown loop. So that's a good kind of trading loop. Then a hand pulls up the cords from within, lifting the cord. Like I saw this, like a hand going inside a human body, and it was all purple, violet color, like a healing color, and it pulled like as if the human body had ropes in the center, and it was just pulling those cords up, pulling the ropes up. Strong arms pulling you up from the deep well. And then I see the back of a lady's neck. An emerald necklace is seen on the neck of the woman wearing it. A man removes it and lifts it. But where did it go? I wondered. It's like, is that a good image or a bad image? So when I asked where did it go, I see a scene from the front where she makes an entrance from the upper landing, and there's just large emeralds lining her chest. It's a nude colored dress covered in royal gemstones, like big ones. And she has feathers in her hair, like this big feather headdress, like peacock feathers probably. And then I see salmon, like a cooked salmon, wild salmon. I didn't look up the meaning of that dream image, but it was a good feeling. It's a good dinner. It's healthy, you know. And I felt a rainbow arc over the head. And then I hear, amazing, darling. Keep it up. Yummy. And I asked the high, low, whatever, and some numbers, you know, and I hear 8. So 8. If 8 is the target for BEEYU.BO, that's a double bagger right there. Who knows how long that will take, though, you know. Timing. I'm not great on timing things in the future because I am not stuck in any dimension or reality. I'm an interdimensional traveler, and I'm a coincidence creator. So I live in the present moment, and the future, I've gotten the message many times, the only way to know the future is to create it. That's the only way. Timelines are in flux, especially right now. There's so many timelines converging right now. So always be in the present moment and visualize the feeling of the future that you want. Try and feel it in your bones, how it feels, to more easily align with the future that you would like to create or co-create. So let's keep it up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So we know what to stay away from lately. So if we're going to recap from the, beginning, it was stay away from AMC this month. Petco might be in the near future. It's probably going to drop down first. Azul, we learned that lightning bolts means like right away, and I didn't post that one fast enough, so then Azul, stay away for the rest of October. Wi-Fi, that's American Aries, I think has the best spiritual outlook in terms of a straight up one. Whenever it goes, it's gonna go, bump, bump, and then whoop. And Wolf of Wall Street, Wolf Speed is going to loop on up. So if you trade, don't get burnt by it's a bumpy ride up. With the target of 55 that we got twice. The BEEYU seems promising. Butterfly, yeah, I love that company. I made money with that stock, and I missed the big one. So Spirit's trying to teach me to sell in halves or in thirds and be more spread out. So we got don't is too tight and cramped for Butterfly for the rest of October. Yeah, just going Nintendo in the future says later on we'll bring it higher, so I might want to think about Nintendo in the future. Mercado Libre, I've been looking at that stock since 2006 when it was around 60 bucks. And that's like a buy and hold. Like, if I would have just put all my money there when I was 26, and I knew it, it's like the Latin American Amazon. But I like to trade, you know, I'm not a sit and wait thing. So with Melly, we got 44 the score, and was, I'm not going to repeat the whole story because that's on another video, but 44 the score, I didn't understand, is that the high or the low? I thought it was mentioning a high because it was a race. So I thought it had to get in fast, but then it went down. So we'll see, maybe it meant 2,044 to buy it there. So I'm going to do Mercado Libre again pretty soon. I went in because I think it might be one of those that might stay up with other, if the FANG index goes down, you know, pre-election time. So if you like what I'm doing, what I'm kind of pioneering here, I am usually about 10 years ahead of anybody else's understanding, overstanding. Not everybody's cup of tea, but if you like what I'm doing, please do like, share, subscribe. I hate asking because I think it should be natural, but I think I'm shadow banned from these other videos that I posted. So I kind of like to mix things together. I've had about 3 or 4 videos removed, and the algorithms can't quite figure me out. But yeah, it's work. So it's work that I enjoy, and I hope it inspires you. I hope it elevates you. I hope this helps you relax and enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. If you're eating food, watching this, enjoy your meal. You know, don't forget to breathe, relax, be present, and don't get sucked in by demons, entities, Agent Smiths, all that BS. Just have fun, sing, be merry, be happy. And when you're not happy, let it flow out so that you can be happy again. Emotions are energy in motion. Let them move so they don't get stuck in you. All right? And the same with stocks. Don't get too attached. If you want to have a long position, keep that long position. But if you're trading, don't fall in love. And you want to go in and out, not so attached. All right? Have a good one. Bye.